So right now I'm active duty, Lieutenant Colonel, 23 years in the Air Force as of this June. Well, I'm getting out in a year and I'm looking to go into corporate world, so this seemed to be the best venue to get my nose into how the corporate world works and possibly get a job. Believe it or not, I hadn't heard a lot about SAC from friends. I'd been watching AOG publications online and just signed up that way. So that's really where I got the majority of my information from. But since I've been here, I've reconnected with a lot of graduates. Some have already gotten jobs through SAC and are here again, others that are actually working the event. And learned a lot more about what it is and what it can do for me. Well, the big thing is perspective, and you get a lot of neat perspective on not only what it takes to work in the corporate world, what it takes to translate what you've done in the military to what corporate hiring officials are looking for, and a lot of little catchphrases, lingo, vernacular that you need to survive out there. Much like in the military, we've got our own vernacular, and so does the corporate world. So it was good to hear their perspectives. And some of them are very energetic and can really motivate you to think about some different perspective that you haven't previously. Well, the big thing is just reconnecting with graduates and alumni who have been through this process before. So they're kind of an intermediary in that sense. Not so much as the ones that are actually doing the job, but now I did get my resume looked at, and that was very helpful. So that's a big thing. And I have attended 2 of the seminars, the web seminars.
Okay.
So, and while a lot of the things that I'm hearing from you guys are not new, it's nice to hear common threads of information, because that basically says to, hey, these are the things that you have to do or have to know in order to step out into the corporate world successfully. Before, it's kind of like what I still feel like now. I've been in the Air Force all my life since I was 17. This is all I've known is the government. So I'm approaching this with a sense of both excitement as well as a little anxiety because it is a transition, it's something new. So my feelings before and after really haven't changed because I still haven't landed that job, and that's really what's going to change my feelings. But so far I feel really confident that the contacts I've made, the information I've received right now has definitely put me on the right path for getting a position with a company. I'm amazed that I might be more qualified for positions that I didn't even know existed out there. So in a wide range of services and fields. Well, I've gotten some names and some contacts. I've already sent some emails for folks that said, hey, contact me back. Learned a little bit about LinkedIn and what I need to do to shape up my online social media presence. And basically, it's a lot of them are just, hey, just mention the word SAC and who you are, and we'll go from there. And so that's nice to know that, although I handed them a resume, what's really nice is if I drop the word SAC, then they're going to stand up and say, okay, who is this guy again? Oh, I'll be back here next May, no doubt about it. So that'll put me about 3 months out anyway, so that'll be my one last ditch effort to find a position in the corporate world. I would consider attending SAC not only to find another position, but to also help mentor folks that, like me, that are stepping out into the corporate world for the first time, to give them the confidence that they can do what they think they can do, they just haven't done it yet. Well, believe it or not, I've researched some other job fairs, and I've been to 2 others. And what's unique about here, and yes, they focus on military on some of these other job fairs as well, but this one is exceptional because it focuses solely on the Service Academy graduate. And that brings a certain level of expectation with the person in the suit that's applying for a job. So that's what I like about this particular job fair that you're not seeing at others. Start early and talk often. Network. That's the last one. Start early and network.